Maybe someday you pick up a fur character. You should. It's pretty awesome.
Okay. Quack.
Yes, get a duck character. It's not very many of those.
Then what would you do? So,
Oh my goodness, he's videotaping. I did it real. And I was like, why is he standing there?
and just think about it.
Got me flashing on camera.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Being
Buddy duck.
being the furry fan is duck, you should be the insurance salesman.
These are all good.
I see.
Aflac.
Affleck.
That's our main trademark.
I know.
Would you go to an anime convention even though you know it's not furry dominated?
No. Next question.
Why not? I want to go to anime conventions. They're cool with it.
I don't watch anime.
Anime conventions are fun. Performing first, you like performing in front of a whole new audience. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, exactly. Performing for new audiences is fun. It definitely is. But
Yeah, and I have to say that all those anime convention con-goers who say that furries are unoriginal, and they're like, they all dress up in fox costumes. Well, come to think of it, why are there 12 different people dressed as Naruto? Is that original too?
yeah.
Enough
Yeah,
of the
for
people in
originality.
Naruto costumes!
Do you suit out?
Cosplay is original. It's based off of the character. It's
That's a good
furries are
question.
all the characters.
So that's a good question. Do I suit out in public in non-furry situations? So, Buddy is one of those kinds of instances where outside of the fandom, he probably lacks a lot of context. So, I have not performed in public for like public events as Buddy. I have gone out to take like candid photos and stuff like that at different sceneries, but I haven't performed as Buddy outside of a convention space. And the reason behind that is because a lot of his history and a lot of his personality would be jarring in the real world, right? So I decided not to do so. And if I were to go out in public, I probably wouldn't talk very much. No. I'd probably just sit there and try to be cute, and probably wear my yellow shirt underneath. Uh-oh. So I'd just be a regular. I really hope that's my yellow shirt.
Now we're going to be on
YouTube.
YouTube.
It is. It is? It is. Yes! I remembered to put on my shirt this morning. Round of applause.
We got dressed in the morning. Round of applause for everybody.
Woo! But I have performed as other characters in public, and most of the time it's for charity. And yeah, I mean it's just a matter of remembering why you're there. What is your motive for being out there in costume? And for me, when I'm performing at a charity event, it's to be able to support those boys, girls, elderly, the families that are there for whichever reason that they're there, whether it's for some kind of illness, or they're raising fundraisers for some kind of society, something like that. So I know I'm there to support, not necessarily to perform. And so I go out there with that specific mindset. Yep. For those that do perform out in public, again, my thing is remember why you're out there, and if you don't have a good reason why you're out there, then reconsider being out there. Yep. Hi. You're outside.
Huh?
You're outside.
I am, but now I'm inside too.
Oh my goodness!
Now, Buddy, how do you keep your, when you get home, how are you going to clean the suits?
I put it in a washing machine.
What type of soap do you use?
So, I don't know. What kind of soap do we use? He's the one that takes care of me.
Folex is really great for getting most of it clean.
Now you get all the brown dirt off the feet and everything?
The feet are
that's
a
a
bit
lot
more
more.
tricky, yeah. Resolve can work, but you gotta be careful if you're using any sort of soap that has, like any detergent, because that can actually make it more attractive to dirt, so they get dirtier faster. But Folex is really great all around.
What colors would you recommend for making a fursuit so that it doesn't show dirt? I was thinking
Black. Black will show gray and brown dust really well, so that's something to keep in mind. Brown will get black on them very well, so that's something to keep in mind. White will get everything on them really well, so white is almost always a bad color to use for your extremities, like me.
I have to use yellow because my character is a hawk and we got yellow ones.
So what I would say is there's no good color for not attracting dirt. Yeah. And it's just the fact of life.
You ever played Cards Against Humanity, buddy?
Yeah.
And Sue?
Yeah. No. Not yet.
I'd like to
It's
see
really hard
that.
to hold the cards and to play with it, to pick it up.
When you take your paws off, no one knows who you are.
Ruining the magic.
You did that yesterday.
I ruin the magic a lot. I try not to, but
That's dirty. Oh, got it. Thinking's not my strong point. Do you have a question?
I guess I do. I noticed on your character you're really good with improvisation. How can you improve, since you're also a talking character, how can you improve your improv character going out if you want to talk to the first
Well, again, it all depends on what kind of character you want to build. So, me, I'm a character that comes up with a lot of not so smart things to say sometimes, and others that are incredibly smart for his character, but he just doesn't know it. So, it takes a lot of practice with any kind of art, right? So, for improvisation, it's just an element of getting used to thinking things that you can say, and then what? Hi.
he has the same cause as you.
Oh my goodness, it's like we're brothers! Yep. My mom got around. Yep. So, it's about this, exactly that. It's about, my mom was a bitch. I'm a husky. It wasn't derogatory at all. God bless my mom. It's all about practice. It's specifically with improvisation, it's about being able to think of things on the fly and then being allowed to say them out loud. So for me, my mind, I've started to train my mind to always be ready to say certain things or to quickly absorb what's recently being said and then being ready to say it out loud as fast as possible. There are lots of actually acting exercises that you can do that help improve your improvisation. One of them is word association. It doesn't necessarily need to be appropriate word association, but it's the exercise of hearing something and immediately saying something back. Does anyone else have any questions?
You got a half hour.
Woo!
You probably quit a few minutes early.
I know, but lights are on now, camera's on. Action!
You ever do any Fursuit dance competitions?
Yep, I was in New York for his Fursuit dance competition.
How'd you do?
I didn't win.
Yeah, there's some tough competitors in that
I
one.
know, it's so impressive out there with the caliber of dancers that go on the floor. It's really impressive, yep.
Yeah,
I judged the AC dance competition a few years ago, yep. That was really hard. Where's my steak?
That might be later.
Okay. No, it actually is later, I think, yeah.
Are you looking forward to the dinner, buddy?
What?
Looking forward to your special dinner?
My go dinner?
Yes, your go dinner.
My ghost dinner? Yeah.
So how well you think you're going to do in 2013?
Oh, that's happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Vote for me! Peace and equality for everyone. That's a 3.
It's okay.
It is okay. It's more than peace.
I know, you made it to the semifinals, well, didn't you, a few years ago? I remember that.
Nah, not semifinals. I think I was the Sweet 16. You know? What would have been funny is if I had made it to the finals, and JD made it to the finals, it would have been Buddy versus JD. And would not have been happy about that. No.
Who's this JD you talk about?
It's my other character, yeah.
Well, I swear, I've seen videos with at least 2 JDs. There's like more than one of them.
I know, it's insane. Yep. How could there ever be more than one costume of a single character?
That's like what happens when Victor comes around. whole other year, so it's probably too big for suits out.
There are like 9 cybers, it's insane.